Class 10th, a new chapter, Madam Rides the Bus. This chapter have many several themes, but one major theme that prominently runs throughout the story is the theme of self-confidence. Though Valli is lonely sort of little girl who does not have any friends, yet we find her brimming with self-confidence. The author describes how she not only plans her maiden journey but also executes it quite confidently. And before we enter into the story, in this story, an 8-year-old girl's first bus journey into the world outside her village is also her induction into the mysteries of life and death. She sees the gap between our knowing that there is death and our understanding of it. There are two characters in this chapter, Valli or Valiamai and the conductor. The author justifies himself by giving a detailed description of a maiden bus journey of the madam. Madam is Valli here. Let's come to the chapter. There was a girl named Wali Ammai. She was 8 years old and very curious about things. Her favorite pastime was standing at the front doorway of her house watching the happenings in the street outside. She had no playmates of her age in her street to play with. Watching the street gave her tremendous joy and new experiences. The most fascinating things of all was the bus that traveled between her village and the nearest town. It was the source of unending joy for her. Now, seeing the bus and gradually riding the bus grew into an overwhelming desire in her mind. Over many days and months, Wali gathered information and details about the bus journey. The town was 6 miles from her village. The fare was 30 paisa only, and that was 30 paise one way. The trip to the town took 45 minutes. She planned her trip well. One fine spring day, she took the afternoon bus to the town. The conductor was a jolly sort of fellow. He was fond of joking. It was the slack time when Valli got into the bus. He jokingly called her madam. Valli found the bus attracting. It was a new bus painted with gleaming colors. Valli bought a ticket for her. Valli also enjoyed outside view through the window. She saw the canal, palm trees, grassland, distant mountains, the blue sky, the acres of green fields, etc. Valli had light-hearted conversation with some of the passengers. She was the center of attraction for them. Suddenly, Valli clapped her hands with glee. There was a young cow running right in the front of the bus, right in the middle of the road. The animal was frightened and it ran faster as the driver honked the horn. Valli found it very funny. She just laughed and laughed. Valli enjoyed every sight with excitement. She didn't get off the bus at the town for fear of being lost. She made her return journey by the same bus. So, up to here, we studied about Valli's favorite pastime, then her wishes for the bus ride, then how she plans for the journey, then the conversation between Valli and the conductor. Now, what was inside the bus and outside. Now, Valli, like, she took a ride, and now on her way back, the sight of the same cow lying dead by the roadside made her sad. The memory of the dead cow haunted her, and she did not look out through the window anymore. At last, the bus reached her village. She thanked the conductor, got down the bus, and went straight to her home. This was how she had her first journey or first bus ride without letting anybody know about it. So, in this chapter, we studied about Valli, who is a confident girl. She not only plans her maiden journey but also executes it quite confidently. No hurdle could shake her determination. Valli is brimming with confidence, and her attitude in dealing with people and general affairs is worth watching. The conductor seems to identify this attitude in her first instance and addresses Valli as Madam. And weaker side of her character is that she is somewhat scornful. Her dealing with people like the conductor, the elderly passengers was full of disrespect. However, she seems to be sympathetic towards animal and is filled with pity on seeing a dead cow on her way. I hope the chapter is clear to everyone. Thank you.